Bitcoin touched 90K. Was I completely wrong? Will we see 100K soon? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. First of all, an announcement why I wasn't there yesterday. I have very sad news. My father-in-law, my wife's father, passed away yesterday, so that's why I couldn't make a video, and I will be a little bit less online the next couple of days. Today I will do a video about the Bitcoin charts, also of course about the news, as there's massive news I want to share with you, and an inspirational quote, of course tying that to the event that happened yesterday, guys. Now let's quickly jump into the news first. The crypto market, guys, hit for the first time a $3.1 trillion market cap. That is almost bigger than the GDP of France. Gross domestic product. What that means is all the export, all the products created, all the services created by France. Like, how big is the economy of France? Crypto, the whole crypto market is now almost bigger as that. 3.1 trillion US dollar was touched. If the crypto market would be a country, it would be the 8th biggest country in the world. Just let that sink in. Crypto would be the 8th biggest country of the world. This is after the United States, China, Germany, Japan, India, the United Kingdom, and France. And then we get crypto. Then crypto would be the 8th largest country in the world, guys. That's massive. That's how big this industry has become. If we just look at Bitcoin, that one hit a 1.77 trillion market cap, which means it's even bigger than the GDP of Spain. That is how big Bitcoin has become. Bitcoin is becoming bigger than the economy of many countries worldwide. Please understand this. Please understand why it's still important for you to hedge your capital into Bitcoin. The store of value, the gold of the 21st century that will protect your capital against inflation, against wars, against all the black swan events that you can think of. Bitcoin will outperform all of those others. Bitcoin also crushed the silver market cap. Bitcoin is now bigger than the silver market cap. If you do another 10x, Bitcoin will be bigger than the gold market cap. I'm saying 10x, probably it's only 8x from now. 8x and we will be bigger than gold. Bitcoin will become the best performing asset of last decade, next decade, and the next decades to come. Because we have a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoin that can't be increased. The demand will be growing more and more and more. The more countries get presidents like, for example, Trump. A president that says, hey, we want to own 1 million Bitcoins with the United States. Other countries will follow. They will be like, shit, we also need to own Bitcoin because that's going to be the world reserve currency, or that's going to be the gold of the 21st century. It is something we can't miss out on. That is why it's very important for you to not doubt too much. Should I buy at 80K? Should I buy at 70K? Should I wait to 60K? Should I buy the next bear market bottom? You should keep dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, in my opinion, up to 100K. And then if we go to 160, take your profits. And if we crash, you buy it again into Bitcoin. But your capital, most of the time, should fully be in Bitcoin. That is how you protect your capital against inflation. The only period that you should not be in Bitcoin is 12 months bear market, because then probably other assets will be outperforming Bitcoin, as Bitcoin mostly crashes around 70% in those 12 months of the bear market. That's going to be the year 2026. That's the year that we won't be in Bitcoin. The rest, your capital will stay in Bitcoin, guys. Now, that was the news for today. Now let's quickly jump into the charts to show what is happening to Bitcoin, short term, mid term, and long term, and what I expect for Bitcoin to happen all the way up till the end of 2024. The first chart for today, guys, is the Bitcoin dominance chart. On this Bitcoin dominance chart, we can see that Bitcoin is at 60.38 at the moment. The highest that we were at was around this level over there, 60.57. Normally 61 to 62% is kind of the level where the Bitcoin dominance reaches and peaks out, and where the altcoin season will start. Let's go back to the previous seasons. I just want to show you, for example, over here, this is the Bitcoin dominance here in 2020 over there, when the Bitcoin dominance was really high. This is December 2019, January 2020. That is when the altcoins started to run. Every time when the Bitcoin dominance goes really high, guys, that is when we will see, of course, the altcoins take a run after that, because we can't just keep dominating the chart with Bitcoin. That's just how it works. And we can see here how we were peaking out, we dropped with the dominance, the altcoins made some pump, now Bitcoin is going up again. Just always good to educate yourself about the Bitcoin dominance and the correlation to the altcoin market, guys. Now, I'm not going to go into the short-term charts, but I'm going to go into the weekly chart, because in the weekly chart it shows that these candles are massive candles. This candle opened at 68K and closed at 80K. That's a 12K candle, guys. Will this also be a 12K candle? Open at 80K, will we close at 92K? That we will see in 4 days and 21 hours, but these are massive candles, 12K candles, amazing candles. Just the ones that we saw over here, also a huge candle, but this is what we will see more and more in a bull market. RSI just crossing that 70 line, so we still have a lot of upward potential in the short-term move. Then of course there will always be a correction in RSI, just like it is here. Look, for example, we go up here with the RSI, we go steeply up, that's this huge bam run in Bitcoin, correction, sideways movement, so the RSI came down a little bit, and then the RSI went up up again, that was this move, and then correction sideways, you see, RSI goes down again. That's how the RSI moves, but we can still continue till these levels with the RSI over there before we correct. So yes, there is some more upward movement possible. I think 95K would be the limit, but at the moment there is so much bullishness, I don't know for sure if people are still willing to sell. You know, there's a lot of euphoria and a lot of institutional investments that being done that maybe will buy for the reach of 100K before they start to take profits, guys. Now, a very important chart for you, all of you, is this one. I will look where my face is, because in this one, the face needs to be not in the areas where all the information is. This is a very important chart I shared with the VIPs. Of course, if you want to become a VIP, go to didibambam.me. You will get more explanation about this chart over there if you need that. But this chart, I'm just going to use it to show you we are by far there. We are now here. We are now touching the midline, the dotted gray midline. Every and each bull market ended in this red area on top. We are now still in the green area. We are now, for example, in this area. We have that move to make. This area, that move to make. This area, that move to make. That is where we are, guys. So please understand that here is not the top. This is just the start of a very exciting 12-month ultimate high, maybe around 160 to 200K, whatever you think it could be, before we come back to this line again and form a bottom somewhere over there. Because this line is, of course, going to go something like that. And that line is going to go something like that. Something like that, guys. That is how it will look in the next 12 months. And these indicators, they will help you with telling you when the top is in. But if you want more information about these indicators, you should follow us at didibambam.me, guys. You can see the days also here when it will be the top, in my honest opinion, because every time it's the same amount of bars until the top, but also from the top till the bear market. Every time it's the same, guys. How big is Bitcoin at the moment? Bitcoin is really big at the moment. Bitcoin is at the moment bigger than the silver market cap, guys. And with that, guys, Bitcoin now is on the 8th place of this list. The 8th place of this list, guys. This means, guys, that we still have Saudi Aramco, Amazon, Alphabet, which is of course Google, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, and gold above us when it comes to the market cap. But Bitcoin is getting closer and closer and closer to reaching that market cap. We broke silver, we're gonna break Aramco, we're gonna break Amazon with 2 trillion, we're gonna break Alphabet, we're gonna break Microsoft. I think we can even break Apple with 3.3 trillion market cap, guys, in this bull market, which would mean times 2, 3 from here. If we go times 3, we will even break Nvidia, and we are the second largest asset of the world after gold, which is at 17.5 trillion. So yes, the next bull market, we will go and hunt for gold. this bull market, we can be happy we broke silver, and you're gonna break all these top other assets in the market, guys. Now let's jump into some other amazing charts. This is a chart that's an example of what we share in the VIP group, guys. In our VIP group, we share, of course, altcoins, but also Bitcoin trades. That's the VIP signal group. One of those signals was, for example, render, and we told them, guys, these green lines are the buying lines, the red lines are the taking profit lines. So if you are in the market and we dump to these levels now at the moment, then dollar cost average into this token a little bit more, buy a little bit more. These are the take profit targets for render. So that will be $9, $11, $12. Guys, this is a long-term spot trade. This is not buying today, having that result tomorrow. This is a bull market trade where you can see the lines, where you can still buy cheap into this token, and we believe these will be the targets for that token. That's what we share with the VIPs on a daily basis, guys. And that is what you can see, of course, in this screen. Let me show you over here. I will show you this, the VIP group. For example, we also did this call. This is ZIG USDT. We told the guys, hey, buy at these green lines. These are the targets. So always taking profit, spot levels. All of that you will get access to if you just join the VIPs, guys. And how do you do that? Go to didibambam.me. That were the charts for today, guys. Yes, guys, we all have bull market vibes at the moment. And during these bull market vibes, it's always important to control your emotions. And I know I just showed you these amazing charts, and I hope you really enjoyed the charts. And yes, there's a lot of short-term volatility, which means a lot of trading possibilities. But during these phases of the bull market, these last 12 months, keep your emotions in control. Whenever you feel full euphoria, which means you feel like nothing can stop Bitcoin anymore, when your nephew, your niece, your neighbor's niece, your auntie's niece's nephew's baker comes to you to ask you how to buy Bitcoin, that is when full hysteria, when full euphoria, when full retard buyingness of Bitcoin is there. That is the moment you should be taking profits. And if you want to play the swing trade game, you should also do that in the short term. Like I told my VIPs 2 days ago, please guys, yes, I can't be online, but look what happened. There is euphoria. Everyone feels like Bitcoin is going to go to 100K and higher. I told them 90, 95K will be a huge area of resistance. Be always prepared to take some profits. Nobody ever got poor of taking profits. It's not bad to take profits. As long as you know, whenever Bitcoin dips, I will be able to buy back. There will always be another trade possibility. And if not, then that was your first taking profit of the lot of taking profits that we're gonna do until the top. We are not gonna aim for the ultimate top and just take all out over there. That's impossible. We dollar cost average out. We took some profits at 90K. We will take some profits at 95K, at 100K, at 110K, at 120K, at 130K. And we keep continuing taking some profits. Even if it's just like 2% of your stack or 5% of your stack, or even when it gets bigger, 10 to 15% of the stack, we keep taking profits. The moment Bitcoin crashes down in the bear market, we start to buy into Bitcoin. Again, not at the perfect bear market bottom, we keep buying around that bottom. And we play the same game again the next 4 years. Up to the bull market, taking profits, into the bear market, buying back again. That's how you play the long-term game if you're not a trader. Most of us are investors. Please understand the difference between an investor and a trader. And a trader is trading 8 hours a day, every day. An investor just buys Bitcoin for the long term and doesn't freak out about the short-term charts. Now, that were the charts. Let's jump into the last part of the video, the inspirational quote. The inspirational quote for today, guys, has of course to do with the passing away of my father-in-law, Emil. The inspirational quote is, time is the most precious asset. It is way more precious than Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin has a limited supply and time can be infinite. It can continue counting time. But your time, my time, the amount of hours, days, minutes we get to live on this world is definitely limited. There is a limit to the amount of hours you will be able to spend on this beautiful globe. We don't know how much that limit is. That's a surprise. But we know there is a moment we will pass away and we will be gone. We will never know the exact amount of minutes or hours or days it will take before we're gone. So why are a lot of us wasting so much of that precious asset time on things that really don't matter, or that really shouldn't matter, I should say? Stop wasting that precious time on all those things that you hate, and all those people that give you bad, negative energy. On your job, if you don't like it. On a certain hobby, if you just don't do it, but you keep doing it because you did it all your life. Stop wasting your time on those things if they don't make you happy anymore. Time is way more precious than any other asset. Yes, Bitcoin is the best. It's limited to 21 million. It's the best asset to protect your capital. But when it comes to living life, if you have 1,000 Bitcoins or 1 Bitcoin, it should not make a difference to your internal happiness. That internal happiness should come from other things than materialistic wealth. And the moment you reach that your internal happiness comes from other stuff than just materialistic wealth, that's the moment you will really feel hardcore happiness. And by feeling that hardcore happiness, you will attract even more wealth, even more Bitcoin, even more everything of the positive things that are surrounding you. But you should start to feed that internal happiness. And the only way to feed that internal happiness is to spend that precious amount of time in doing so. If you keep spending your time or selling your time to your boss for a salary, or spending your time on a lot of people that give you negative energy, you won't succeed in fulfilling your own happiness, because that one also needs attention, and that attention that we express in time. You should start to spend that time more on yourself, on your own happiness, than all those other people or the situation that are paying you for your time. You're selling your precious time to your job, your boss, so he pays you back 3,000 euros a month, and you give up 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month for 3K a month. That is not how it should be. That 3K should be unlimited. That should be 100K a month for the same amount of time. And you need to start to think about, how can I reach that phase that I don't need to give a fuck anymore about all those people's negative energy, emotions, and can focus on myself while the Bitcoins keep flowing in a very creative way. Of course, we have solutions as the Bitcoin family. You can take a look at the didibambam.me website. You can look at our website to find more information about that. But that was the inspirational quote for today. Time is the most precious asset, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about charts? And what do you think about time being the most precious asset? Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day. I won't be making videos every day, as we will be flying to the Netherlands for the funeral and all that stuff, so I keep you up to date. I will be giving some short updates in my VIP Telegram groups. If you want to become a VIP, go to didibambam.me. There you can read how you can become a VIP and how you can be updated even in these phases of my life. And I spend some more time to situations that I really need to take care of at the moment, guys. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day, and see you probably tomorrow or the day after that again. Bam.